chapel, I don't know the English words, to hide your light is considered a sin, and I completely agree with this, because being alive is such a phenomenal gift.
It is a gift. No
matter what life throws at us, right? There's always like the next step ahead of us, and if we don't check that we've been given to the environment, to the friends, the family members, then we are not letting this light shine. You know, you gotta let it shine.
Let it shine. That's right. Let it shine. Let it shine. Oh my, you gotta let it shine. Again, I want people to know that I love having Miss Leanne and Miss Anabelle on, and they're talking about the way to perfection. And you're listening to Dr. Paul and Bridges, and Bridges is now gone what we call live, on living live. And, you know, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and we'll be on Twitter, and we'll have the podcast out too. So if you have any comments about what Miss Anabelle and what Leanne was talking about, which is eating disorders, and they did a short film, and it was about gymnastics and the eating disorders that comes along with it. But this is not just about gymnasts. This is about the disorder. This is about getting help. This is about recovery. This is about love. So there's a lot of things in the film. So what's your highlight on the film? What's one of those things that you can't wait till it becomes like you've written the script, you've written it all out, and you're like, I can't wait till this part comes on. What part is that? What's there for you, Leanne, and what's there for you, Miss Anabelle, that you can't wait to see it on the screen?
Yeah, no, for me, I grew up at a high level. It's to see all of athletes, this awesome shit, come together their time and do all of their amazing flips, while we have these other brave, young, 11, 12-year-olds that are doing these meaty roles all in the same film. Just to see those dynamics together, it's giving me chills.
Wow. Miss Anabelle, what about you?
For me, it's the end of the movie, the final scene, because we went kind of avant-garde, and it's really symbolic. We have 1,000 players plot and looked into classical storytelling to figure out what story are we really telling, right? Like striving for perfection, trying to reach the highest heights, and then falling into your death ultimately if you slip, right? So the final scene, we have a reveal moment with special effects, and we have special effects throughout the whole film, very subtly. And we will see what it actually looks like being in this disease. And it's not being big or skinny. It's, I don't want to take it away, but it's mystical and powerful and dark, and will surely give an impression. I can't wait to see it.
Well, thank you so much. Again, if people want to get a hold of you, I know I'm going to put the link on there, but what should they do to understand what's going on in the film and how to keep track of the film? What should they do?
They can reach out to us on Instagram or...
Hold on, Miss Leanne, you're breaking up a little bit. Hold on, say it again.
They can reach to us on our social media. It's all The Way to Perfection. We have Instagram, we have Facebook. Also, on our Spark page, you can send us direct messages there. And, so any of those 3 platforms, we would love to communicate with you. We would love for you to be a follower. We would love you to share this journey with us.
If you can shoot me that link to the Seat and Spark, I will make sure it gets put right up on the live Instagram and Facebook page where people can watch the video again, and I can make sure I put it up on there on the audio, not the audio, but the podcast that's going to come out this week too.
Awesome. Anabelle is posting it as we
to you on page 5.
Yeah. Oh, okay, awesome. Then I can give it to them as soon as possible. Thank you, ladies, for joining me, and we will keep looking for the way to perfection, and keep following you and supporting you, and hopefully we can make a difference, because that's what we want to do here at Bridges, is to make a difference.
Thank you. Feeling very grateful for being on your show today and for all your listeners. So, love to you all.
Amazing questions and wonderful show, and you are just a phenomenal teacher and healer yourself, and we're very blessed to know you.
Thank you, Miss Anabelle. Thank you, Miss Leanne, and I will be in touch. You guys have a good day.
You as well. Have a lovely evening.
Blessings.
So, welcome back to, Listen to Bridges, and we had Miss Anabelle and Miss Leanne on the show, and we were talking about doing lots of things, but about understanding the disorder of eating disorders. And there is a stigma out there for many people that can they get help? Can they, is it forgiveness, right? And there's a movie, Way to Perfection. There is an outlet that we can watch, and we will watch when this film hits. Now, Miss Ashley Johnson, come on in. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hey, so what did
Can you hear me all right? I had to, get in the car because the wind was blowing.
That's okay. I can see you look great. So tell me about what you were listening to those ladies. Tell me about it.
They're amazing. I definitely cannot wait to see the movie. I actually would love the exclusive for it. I would definitely help them push it out. We're all about awareness. And what they're doing is really amazing because, a lot of girls, especially the girls with the eating disorder, they don't even want to admit that they even have one, and it's all kind of eating disorders. It's different ones, and then that's another thing with society. Like you said, we will always have that stain on self-love because society, makes it so hard to be accepted. And they say, oh, you need to look like this. You got to look like that. If you don't look like this, then you're not beautiful. So that's where it all starts with that. That's when they have these eating disorders because they don't think they're beautiful because they don't look a certain way. And it's just ridiculous. So to bring awareness and, that way that little girl or woman that's going through it right now, they can actually get help for it and let them know that, hey, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. And like she said, it's not your fault.
Yeah, you're right, Ashley. You're not the only one. And there's even for I'll never keep saying that having being a father of 9, 7 girls and 2 boys, there is things that come up always with my kids that is very active for me out there. Right. It's not just like it's something that is mystical or something that doesn't happen. No, it happens on a daily basis, on a living basis to family members of mine, people I'm close to. But even though I'm a passionate person about life and living, we are not passionate about living and helping others live their best lives. It seems like we just want to close them off. And I don't want to do that on Bridges. I want Bridges to be where it helps us get through, get over, get to the next step. And that is why we want to showcase these stories about these movies and these people and lives,
And that's the thing, that's what we're about. We're all about, bringing people together, let them know that, hey, there are people in the world that are talking about this, that's been through this, that says it's another way. And they have, different things like film and books and organizations that will help you through it. Like you said, film, and I want to touch base on that when you said, people will go watch a film. It'll be so heart-filling. It'll be so so amazing. But then they just go home and go to sleep and do nothing about it. And I can't stand it because film is created to bring awareness, not only bring awareness, but to bring the truth, And I think people are actually scared to actually accept the truth sometimes to where they're like, oh, yeah, that was a good movie. Okay, so did you not feel any kind of effect by that? It's amazing how all these movies and stuff like that they're being put out, and the truth is there, the awareness is there, but everything is still moving the same. Nobody's doing anything about it. The Black Klansman, oh honey, that movie by Spike Lee, oh Lord, it said a lot. It said a lot, and and people just okay, they like to sweep stuff under the rug, and so they won't have to admit to themselves that, hey, at one point in time, hey, we was messed up. We did do that.
Right,
It's got to change. But they don't even do anything about it, and that's where we have to come in to actually have women like, them and us and what we do, so we can actually do something about it. Film is not just made just for entertainment. It's made for, awareness and to actually tell the truth on some things, that people try to hide.
So, should it matter that some films are true, real-life stories, or should it just matter that it's a good story? I think when people watch, they see a movie like 12 Years a Slave, they're like, that was a true story. So it shouldn't have less of effect, even if it was fictional, because the story is telling about something that did happen, whether it happened or not, but it's taken from life experiences that things did happen, so it shouldn't have to be about a true story for it to have a big, strong effect.
Exactly, because the story came from somewhere. The story came from somewhere. Somebody lived it, somebody, cousin, baby mama, somebody lived it. The fact remains is that pretty much any movie that's a story, like you said, like it happened somewhere. So it should, whether it's fictional or truth, but even the true stories, even with that, if I'm showing you a film and it's a true story, and you still don't do nothing about it, that's a problem. Like David Duke. I'm like, so everybody missed that? Did everybody miss that whole Black Klansman? Even with Nixon, Frost versus Nixon, y'all destroyed him.
You're right.
But still, we got Trump. We got Trump still in office. Y'all ain't did nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Even with Clinton, everybody, destroyed him on his situation, but here we are, we got the biggest clown in office, and everybody's like, all his stuff's laid out on the table, and we have done nothing about it.
I think people are very apathetic about a lot of things, and it doesn't matter how you look at something. I just think people are very apathetic, or they don't feel like whatever they can do changes anything.
Which is not true.
Which is not true. And that's why women like Anabelle and Leanne and yourself and all those women out there who really make a difference every day, that never get talked about, never get heard about, making a difference in schools, making a difference with young kids, just touching lives on a daily basis that are just changing lives. It's awesome. We need to keep doing it, and it's about service. Thank you, Miss Ashley. With this new format, we're gonna do great things and do wonderful things. I want to say before I sign off, I'm Dr. Paul, but more than anything, this is your format. Bridges is about getting you from here to there, and I want you to be able to be part of the show, because we're going to keep having amazing content. We're going to keep having amazing guests coming on the show. We're going to keep having amazing stories being told, so we can get it out there, so we can continue to make a difference here on Bridges with Dr. Paul. And again, Miss Hope Ann Dyer's not here, but I know she's watching and listening and sending all her love. So thank you, everyone. We'll see you next Monday, 8 o'clock, Bridges, live on Instagram and Facebook. And we'll keep the podcast coming out, and you'll see the links on all my social media. So good night, everyone.
Good night. Just be you.